Oh, that was something. That was something. Yo, what's up, guys? It's Phantom here today, back on another Nerd and Beyond comic book review for House of X. Now, it's been a while since I've actually been able to get into, House of X, because I kind of wanted to wait until they all ended and I just reviewed it all at the same time. But House of X number 5 is just really great, and I want to go into it because it really does show that House of X number 4, while it did have casualties, they brought them back. And they brought them back in a way that makes so much sense, and that's definitely a lot. It's so intriguing and smart how they did it. So let's get into the first couple of pages, which actually explain how they revived the fallen X-Men, with Magneto explaining to Polaris like, hey, so Polaris is just like, hey, so how do you bring people back from the dead? And Magneto's like, well, I'll tell you. First, you bring back a bunch of X-Men characters nobody really cared about, like. There's one dude who makes golden balls, and he's existed in the X-Men for a while. And we find out that his powers weren't just random golden spears. I'm not going to say the other thing because that sounds dirty. But the golden spears were actually eggs. And they could recreate and bring people back. Then there was someone who put in the elixir of life so that, the egg could actually have a life to bring back. And thus, it's Hope Summers, fast forwards it, and it ages and cracks open to the desired age. Now, all of this sounds great, but they're just empty husk, right? That's what Polaris thought. But no, this is when we find out the second reason for Cerebro. Cerebro, we've only known to be able to find and, locate mutants so they can be brought into the Xavier Institute or whatever. We find out that it copied the essence, the soul of a mutant, an X-Men. It stored their soul in there if they are lost or dead or whatever, and he's able to bring them back through Cerebro. This is so interesting and a game changer for the X-Men, because A, it explains why Jean Grey keeps coming back to life every 5 minutes. It also explains how he was able to bring back Jean Grey, Wolverine, Nightcrawler, because them niggas was dead. Cyclops, Angel, Pinus, just every character that died in House of X issue 4, which by the way, that was issue 4 was, if you read this all in one trade, I swear to God, you're gonna enjoy every minute of this. But even reading them individually shows a lot of cool things. But yeah, Magneto's like, yeah, this is what happens, and to make sure that they were there, there's a ceremony. And Storm's like, to me, my brother, to me, my sister. Let me check if you really are them. She asks them questions, or she looks at them, and she sees that their personalities, their everything is back intact. Everything, their soul, their essence, the whole reason of their being is still intact. Which shows that they may be brought back, but they are the same X-Men. They will forever be that way. And that's really interesting. Now, the next really interesting thing that I talk about is, them still trying to get Krakoa being known at its own sovereign state, which actually worked. Somehow we believe Emma Frost may have had, a little bit of mind control dealing with it, but there really was none. She actually was able to get them to negotiate, and thus we finally got one of the best scenes ever, where, Charles is happy, but there's some underlying happiness with this, because even Magneto's like, I should be cheering about all of this. I should be in tears of joy because my people are together. But there's a little lingering thing in the back of my mind that's scaring the hell out of me. And that's, what if we don't get voted in to have our own Krakoa as our nation? And, Xavier's like, we can't think about tomorrow. We gotta think about now because we have our inside man in there. And that's Beast. I love Beast. Hank McCoy is so awesome, but Xavier is just saying like we have to look toward the now, and we'll figure it later out when it comes. And they do. They get Krakoa under their nation because all they needed was one person to go against them, but nobody went against them. It was just, all right, there you go. And Professor Xavier, he's happy. He's like, all right, we got our nation, we got our Black Wall Street, we got our mutant Wall Street. Which again, a lot of people are going to go, it's just preaching on the black side. Like, no, they want their mutation, they got it. But here's the kicker that came out of nowhere, because we see Logan is speaking with Professor Xavier, and I knew, like, should we even trust him? Like, they're talking about a mysterious person until we get to the next page, and we see none other than the Fade Runner himself, the liner-upper himself, the man, the legend, the mutant, Apocalypse. Now, if you guys don't know, I love Apocalypse. Apocalypse was my Thanos. Love this character to death. And seeing him pop in, he's just like, yo, I remember when Krakoa, back in the day when I was out here throwing hands with Krakoa, I was throwing hands on Krakoa, I was down with the dirtiness. And he was like, I'm loving this nation, we gonna follow every rule. He brings in a couple mutants, you know, they bringing in mutants everywhere, like, this is beautiful, it's beautiful. But everyone gotta have beef with the X-Men, because there's some beef that may be going on, which we're gonna find out in Powers of X. To be honest, I've enjoyed this issue, and I honestly wish that I had reviewed it a lot sooner. This is one of the greatest X-Men runs if possible, and Jonathan Hickman is really changing the game with how he's handling this. And again, I didn't go into too much detail because I want you guys to actually pick up the issue or notice. So yeah, if I had to give this issue a score, it would be a 4 out of 5. This is a really great issue. You guys need to check it out if you're an X-Men fan, if you've been following House of X. And I'm really curious to see how Powers of X, because I wasn't too big of a fan of the last Powers of X, because I'm not a fan of Mr. Sinister. But yeah, I'm really curious to see where this goes. Hopefully we got a J.J. Abrams Spider-Man review up either before or after this one. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out, and long live mankind.